But did you see improvement in like a lot of people though? Like,
Oh, I saw improvement in everybody. I mean, don't you all feel like
oh yeah.
world's difference, you know? What was the best thing about Express English?
Probably the fact that we got to review from the previous 1021 class and get more hands-on help because it's a smart class. So I kind of like that.
Megan, what did you think of Express English?
I really liked it, and I was glad that I got to take this class and get done with both of the English 90 and Comp 1.
What do you want teachers to know about Express English?
It helps get them connected more with their students to know what specific needs they need or any extra help that they would like. Even if they aren't able to get it, they can talk to other teachers or professors to try and get them to where they would like to see their students get to.
If you were going to tell a teacher who's about to teach Express for the first time something, what would you want them to know?
To get on the same page as 80.
Okay.
So that 80 can go on the same page, because like, I was frustrated. You know, I got, like, you know, just starting the sentence out with but, and, you know, the transitions, there's more than just a little bit of transitions that I learned about in there, and yeah, so I think if 80 can get on the same page as 90 and 1021, and it makes a big difference if it's taught by the same teacher, because everybody has their own way of teaching.
Anything in this class surprise you?
At the beginning with writing all the essays and everything, because I wasn't really prepared for that, like, because I just came from English 80s, and we didn't really do much of that stuff, so.
If you had a message for teachers about Express English, what would you want teachers to know?
Maybe do a little bit more in-class stuff, like in writing stuff, you know, like a lot more writing techniques and stuff. And a lot less online for sure, because it is kind of tough to, you know, keep online when you, especially if you have a computer at home where like the internet kind of went down sometimes, you know. So.
Yeah. What would you like people who are going to teach Express English to know about this class?
What I would like them to know first is let the student know that it's an individual course. It's not like it's substitute for like when I was taking English Express, I thought that it's like a combined course. But when I got into the class, I realized that there are two separate courses. Yeah, that was my first challenge. So I want them to let the student know that they're taking separate courses, not to have the notion that English Express is just one course. Yeah, because the work that you're supposed to do is double.
Right.
Yeah.
What was one thing you could change about English Express?
Oh, I've got a list of things to change you would not
Top
believe.
3.
Well, I think I need to do a better job, especially early, of helping people be sure that they're on track with things, following the schedule and getting things in and understanding instructions and all that. That's probably my highest priority thing.
So with the English Express, you have more help, immediate help, compared to English 1021, where you have to do your paper before you come for help.
If you were going to tell teachers about Express English, what would you want them to know about it?
I actually already did.
What'd you tell them?
I told Kathy Korea about how my class was going here because I had her last semester,
Mm-hmm.
and she wanted to know how the class was going. And I told her it was really nice because of what I just told you, and then you get to know everyone really well in the second class, so it was easier, and I don't know, it was easier to put your work out there and know that people aren't going to be like, what is she writing about, you know, or what is everyone doing in this class. You know what everyone's writing about, and they know what you're writing about, and you can kind of help each other out, and
yeah, I don't know, it's just a good class to take, and it's nice to have the same teacher and a majority of the same students in your class. I think it makes you feel more comfortable in the classes, knowing more people.
After I got into it, there was actually a lot more than I thought there was going to be. Like, I got connected with the students more, even out of this class, with helping with any type of situation that they have.
It was very daunting because it was totally new to do this arrangement, and so really it worked better than I thought it would or could have hoped in many ways, because it's not like I feel like, oh yeah, I had this perfectly figured out, but teaching and learning has a kind of magic where if you all come into it with a positive attitude and try together, it tends to work. We try to make it work, and so if we'll cooperate, it can go. Question?
Yeah, I really didn't expect a lot. Like, I expected English. We've actually, I think every once in a while we had more laughs than lectures because of how the classes would go. Like, it was more relaxed.
Great. Oh, tell me about Express English.
Yep. It's better than any other class. She's laughing at me. It is, though, because they join together, and then you have the simplicity of being able to come to your second class and ask questions about the first one, which I love.
It should be. There's a flashing thing.
For the camera, please state your name.
Carl Garrett.
Okay. Best all-around player in the game today.
There's still basketball going on.
All right. LeBron James, MVP, your thoughts?
Greatest player ever on earth.
And do you think that LeBron James is the greatest player of all time?
I don't really care, because personally I don't watch basketball.
Okay. Just wanted to get it on the record.
You had nothing to do.
No?
Okay. This is weird. Okay.
Just give a big sigh, Katie, and then you'll feel better. That's you.
It's a normal sigh. Okay. Alright.
Any questions, guys?
Yeah. How did I really bug you that much?
No, I like to pick on you.
B, any
I
questions?
just got frustrated and then has to come
I know.
out.
I was kind of hoping on the video I'd get you going, so I could just put that up anytime I was lonely, you know.
Yeah.
And Katie going,
If we get citations again, I'd do it, I'm sure. That was a pain. What about the dash? That dash sucked.
The great dash controversy of 2013. Yes?
How do you feel now that you're at the end of Express English? Is your eye still twitching?
Very little.
Okay.
I got one final left. It's just barely. Before it was like...
It was bad. She was like this, looking at me.
And then the other one started, and I'm like...
Yesterday she was like this when we were doing our work. She was like this.
It's only a little bit now, but... So...